Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So yesterday I did a video on every dragon in the game and where to use them, what's their best value. And anyways, one of the questions I got in the comment section never occurred to me. Someone was like, hey, that was good, but you should have told us how to get all the dragons. I guess I just kind of take that sort of thing for, take for granted, I guess. And think that everybody does know that. And there are people who are a lot less serious and people who may never get any of these dragons, but they're just actually curious. Like, okay, that one's cool. Do I ever have a chance at getting that? So let's get to it. Let's look at where you get all of these dragons and let's see, test my memory too. And I can tell you some stories. So this one, Celtic, this is probably the easiest one to get in the game and it costs gems. So that's what it's going to cost you. I feel like is it 240,000 gems? You'll know because all you have to do is go to pasture and click on it and it'll show you. If my memory serves me right, it might be 300,000 gems. Yes, it's 300,000 gems, I believe. And then this one is 24,000 of dragon crystals. So let's stick on this one. This actually, F you, dragon, because this is the first time I spent money in Evony. I remember it like it was yesterday. One of the bigs on the server attacked me, and I was like, I'm going to get a freaking dragon, and he's going to get it. I'm going to get him. And I spent like $5, and it wasn't enough. And I think I spent like $25, and I got it, and then I was hooked. It was like, I'm so committed now. I can't just walk away from this server. I got to kill this guy. And I had like 2 or 3 guys that I literally just like played by the rules. And I grew and I grew. And I had this dream of killing them. And it never occurred to me like they're still growing too. And I'm never going to catch them. Anyways, thank you, Celtic. Then we got Jaws here. Jaws is money. So Jaws will cost you money. He originally came out, I think it was like $300, $400 in the cake. And now he appears sometimes on a wheel. So you can also get him on a wheel like this, and he'll be in one of these spots on it. Usually it's going to cost you about $400 unless you get incredibly lucky. And let's face it, not many people get very lucky in this game. This one is the one, it costs, I believe, 24,000 dragon crystals. So if we could look in here, I'll show you what they are. So let's go to talent, and it's these. So I think it's 24,000. Someone can let me know in the comment section. It's those. That's what it's going to cost to get it. And basically you can spend money to get it, or you can just save up. Is it 2,400? 24,000 seems really high, but that rings a bell. Now, this one, also money. I've only ever seen it for money. I don't believe it's ever been on a wheel because it is fairly new. If it is on a wheel, it'll be the same thing as Jaws. It'll be one of those like Astrolube wheels, and it'll be one of the very difficult options to get. Now, let's go over to where the big dragons are, the Dragon Cliff. So, right here, we have Norway Ridge. This one you get from achieving Wonder 1. How do you get Wonder 1? You get top 5 in SVS. I'm going to tell you, the easiest time to get Wonder 1 is at the start of a server. So, the first, 6 months or so. Obviously going to be way easier if you're in the top alliance, because if you're not in the top alliance, there's going to be some rules you got to listen to, right? Generally, top alliances let some other people slide a little bit. Like, you could be a little bit negative. They're still not usually going to let anyone be like super negative. Wonder 2, you need to get thrown twice. So after you get Wonder 1, you then have to sit on the throne twice. Doesn't have to be 2 weeks in a row. It doesn't even have to be 2 times on your own server. You could conquer, you could do it on your own server, and that all counts. And then you get this one and you put on your wall, and it's a big, big boost. Wonder 3, this one's hard. This one, you need to get top 200 in all of Evony in Battle of Constantinople 4 weeks in a row. you don't have to be 200 4 weeks in a row, but you got to have an average of it for the points. Now, there's some caveats to that, some little alterations. There is Ultimate War season where you could be top 200 in your continent, which is much easier. But the problem with that is it's in a competitive season, like it's in all-star qualifying season, and people are trying hard in those seasons, but it's still easier, but it's still not going to be like free. It's still not going to be very easy. And also, sometimes there is a 1 week season for BOC, and that's probably the easiest time to ever get it. I should make a video on point trading, how it is done, and let you guys know, because lots of people get it through that. And it displaces honest, hardworking people. Laden. You have to, actually, there's a couple different ways to get Laden. I'm going to put these two in the same sentence. So Laden and, let's try and pronounce this correctly, Amaterasu. Amaterasu. How'd I do there, Legion? So these two, basically, you have to make All-Stars and get into the second round. All of these dragons here, so these ones right here, you have to get into the second round of All-Stars. So just qualifying for All-Stars isn't enough. You have to get to the second round. Now, these two are a little special because you don't have to make Major League All-Star. You can make lower levels of All-Stars and collect the Galaxy coins. So if you go, and you can actually get Galaxy coins in other events too. So there is a way to get these dragons without actually making All-Stars. You just have to spend money. Now, let's go into the Glory Shop and where All-Star Shop. So here we go. Here's their coins, and it requires 150 of each. And you can get it. I know there's that one event, is it Star Goddess event? And I think you can get 100 of these egg fragments, so, or Galaxy coins that would get you eggs. And I guess there is a way if you want to spend money, but we did the math. I think it was going to cost, like, if you don't get lucky and you just keep playing and playing until the ultimate prize comes out, I think it was $6,000. But hey, if you're spending hundreds of thousands on this game and you're a new player on C5 or 6 and you want to start out and get a dragon, that's a pretty quick way to get it. Now, Kolchin and Z's and Yggdrasil, I'd like to see someone correct me on that one. Just like, does anyone know how to pronounce it? So these three, just like these two, you need to get to the second round of All-Stars. And now you're going to have to choose, because you only get to choose one at a time. So it's going to take you at least 5 All-Stars to get all of these, or maybe 4. Maybe you get enough coins in 4 All-Stars, and then you could buy another one. But basically, that's how you get all of them. Now there's this one. And I don't know, because I don't have it. No, just joking. I still know how to get it. So basically, this is the most difficult one to get, as it should be. And you have to finish in the top 50 in all of All-Stars 3 times. So it's a really hard one to get. So top 50, like, it's so hard to get because basically you have to make finals and then you have to be on a good team, like top 2 teams, and or you have to be rally setter on your team, and or be like an attractive target. So however you decide that, like whether you have friends who are going to attack you on other teams, or you're just like not the best keep in the finals, but you're pretty good, so they will actually attack you. Because if you're a really big keep, like let's say Sir Philip makes finals or something, he's not going to get attacked. So he's going to have to get enough points on his own to get it. But if you're, you know, say 25 billion in the finals and you have a lot of heal speeds, people might want to attack you. Or maybe if people don't like you, they might attack you. But nowadays, it's usually like people don't like you, they just don't attack you because they know it helps you. So there's the legend of him, and let's see the preview of him. So yeah, he is very, very strong. He really helps out. He goes to level 20, and whoever gets him, it's going to be very good days for them when they get him. And I wonder, he's probably going to look super cool too on the battlefield, or just marching along on the way to monsters. So let me know any questions you have about dragons, and like, subscribe, leave a comment.